Hello everyone, this is Byron Wade, your General Presbyter, and I hope that you are doing well and enjoying your summer. Over the last several weeks, you've had the opportunity to hear about what we're doing new here in the Presbytery as we talk about having in-person neighborhood meetings. Hopefully, over the last couple of weeks, you have seen the videos that have been produced with myself and members of our staff, our Presbytery associates, who are working with particular people in the different neighborhoods to put on these neighborhood meetings on Saturday, July the 25th. You've heard a lot, but you may want to ask some other questions, or maybe you may have some questions that have never been addressed before. So this video is going to be talk about some of the frequently asked questions that you may have, and hopefully I can answer those that will help you to be more acclimated with enough information for those meetings on Saturday, July the 25th. So let's ask a few of them. Number one, why are we doing this? Some of you may ask, instead of having a regular Presbytery meeting in person or by Zoom for July, why are we doing this? Well, we're doing this for a couple of reasons. Number one, many of you may remember that our theme this year is building and sustaining relationships. We try to sustain relationships with the entire Presbytery, but also we want to have the opportunity in our particular neighborhoods for people to come together in local areas to talk about what God is doing within their lives. So it's a time for us to bond, to have fellowship, to know who is in our particular neighborhood as we get to know one another and take care of the business of the church. It's something new. Doesn't mean that we're going to be doing it all the time, but God's Holy Spirit also moves us to do different things in different ways. And I hope that this will be beneficial for you this year. Second question you may have is, where are the meetings? The meetings will be in 4 places in our particular neighborhoods. The Maryland neighborhood will be at Crossnor Presbyterian Church. The Eastern neighborhood will have their meeting at Artisan Presbyterian Church in Lincolnton. The Central neighborhood will have the Presbyterian meeting at Greenway in Lenoir. And the Western neighborhood will have their meeting at Mills River Presbyterian Church. So remember, once again, it will be 4 meetings on the same day, all in person in our particular neighborhoods. And I hope that you will have the opportunity to take part in those. Who can attend? Well, actually anybody can attend, and we encourage people to attend just to see what these local Presbytery meetings are all about. However, the only persons who can vote are the ministers, commissioned pastors, or the particular commissioned elders from the session who can vote. So keep that in mind. Everybody can attend, but the only people who can vote are the ministers, commissioned pastors, and the elders who are elected from the session to be commissioners to Presbytery. So the next question is, how do I register? Each one of the in-person neighborhood locations will register on site, okay? So if you go to Greenway and Central, if you go to Artisan Church, which is our new church development in Lincolnton, if you go to Crossnor in Crossnor for the Maryland neighborhood, or Mills River in the Western neighborhood, you have the opportunity to register on site while you're there before the meeting ends. So there's nothing that you have to do online. Just go to your particular neighborhood where your Presbytery meeting is and register there. And the last question I have is, how do I get the packet? As you are aware that we send out the Presbytery packets ahead of time. And so we're looking at right now, check all of our social media outlets and our website for the week of July the 20th. You should find each of the Presbytery packets for each one of those meetings will be on our website. So you have the opportunity to download that, read about the packet, what's going on, so you can be informed for the meeting. I hope these questions were helpful to you as you prepare for our July in-person neighborhood Presbytery meetings. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to myself or our staff or our Presbytery associates. All of us can help you as we prepare for this wonderful day. Until the meantime, may God bless.